Refugees walking away from the life that we know and love. Nothing to do.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. In this present crisis, government is the problem.
Listen. Imagine being born in a fortress, only left with a scarce way to manage. And your mind state gnaws on famine, entirely unseen to the blind and the damaged. Where the nutrients you intake were once yesterday's waste for the next days. Can't work cause your neck's phased, to the point where your spine chip cracks to react and the rest fray. But you continue to progress and maneuver, slave in the age where the braves in the sewer. Dirt pit gravel, left to dismantle. For the boss that gets hammered like an anvil. And nobody is the leader of the anthill, because the war's within and they demand kill. They demand take and rape, so stand still as I kidnap your child into his last thrill.
When I was a child, I thought as a child and spoke as a child. But when I became a man, I took that child out back and man shot. When I became a man, took that child out back.
So now we have a child in the fight for his life, trained to terrorize the pain that he felt and the strife. Transformed to the form of a gun trigger, and his release is the scotch and some malt liquor. His whole village in the east is a memory, drowns babies just to put them out their misery. And the leader of the rebels is the recipe to his newfound darkness, the entity. And we can blame him instead of blaming ourselves, but it'll never keep an angel out of hell. And it'll never keep a gypsy from migrating. Pain is a waste of time, yet we lack patience. I refine each rhyme to a backbreaker, to stimulate the climb and attract nature. But see, my voice is too fragile and too brittle for the corporate assholes. Every line I write, the bloodshed spreads farther. Each syllable a child to a dead father. Each dead father's a martyr who couldn't understand war, didn't bother. You see, he only conformed to the general. The composition of gunplay was mineral, the main element, source of his freedom. But he got poked in the eye through the peepholes.
Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those who don't.
Doesn't it then wake you in the middle of the night, the feeling that somebody will pass that foolish law, or one just like it, come for you and your children?
He couldn't bear it anymore. The gold was stole out of his soul, left with only fragments, pieces he holds. His hands stained with the lives that he's taken. Dreams at night of all the childhood faces, all the women, the children, painted in blood. When he sleeps in the dark, he couldn't take it. He had to rearrange ways to a new order, like if North Korea was to strip borders and South Korea was forgiving of the sores, and they traded in pain for wings so they could soar. Cut clouds in a half for a new quarter, a new period in time to reverse slaughter. Put all the demons in a mini little basket, ship it to nowhere, kick it in a casket, put it on a blimp with a bomb for the masses. But nurturing the wounds caused havoc. So then he woke up, saw the AK sitting, and it told him, listen here, I was made by you and enslaved by you. I never took a human soul, only you do. And by now, see, the dream was forgotten. Whole fantasy was just sold in an auction. A dead pool full of slugs, and they watched him kill till death turned around and it mocked him.